And I never had no song wrote about him because he was a stallion, and it's hard to think of words that rhyme with what stallions are good at. And standing around looking pretty is a hard meter to follow in a poem. You know, men, a lot of people claim that men think the world revolves around them. But, you know, people would claim that just ain't never seen a stallion. Because anybody that's ever known a stallion knows that they know that the world revolves around them. And every stallion has mares, if he's lucky. And those mares spend their whole life, and this is not a lesson for you men. But if there are any other people here in the audience who are not men, let me just mention that in the stallion line of work, the mares just always kind of hover around him and everything. And occasionally, like, if they're not in the mood, they just give a little kick. Gently. Mares almost never have a headache. Which accounts for the fact that stallions, if you've ever seen that beautiful grill they have, always have kind of a smile on their face. And I've always said, you know, I admire a man of any species that enjoys his work, but it's hard to find people that likes their work better than that's in the stallion line of work. And so I had to write this song about him, Ballateer Nazir, and he still has two sons. I still have two of his sons, and they're still alive. One of them's 29, one of them's 30. And I felt real sad about a month ago because one of his sons had to have one of his eyes sewed shut, the eyelid, because he'd lost a little nerve damage. But the thing was, he couldn't feel it, and once that eye was shut, he just felt better. And now he's a 29-year-old guy that thinks, man, I could have just been shutting this eye all along. And I love the way he looks at the world, you know, because horses can only see out one side of their head, and so you know, if he's looking at you, I like that about it. Anyways, Ballateer Nazir was 22 years old. I should have. If I could have just found my way out of Philadelphia last night, I could remember stuff. He was in his early 20s when he won the Liberty class at the Kentucky Horse Park. Never been won before or since by a horse older than 3. So I wrote this song about him just to tell kind of how much pride he had. And you can play along if you'd like. If you just don't know really how to hambone, you can do the honky hambone. And you can keep the beat with your foot. And if you know how to hambone, you can do the Negro hambone. You can keep the beat with this foot. Nothing to it. And if you feel lucky, you can do them both. Notice that his foot has to keep the beat of the hand that is behind. This is the kickoff. Is this slower than I usually do?
Yeah.
You know, it's like old-time banjo playing. My theory is that the slower you can do it, maybe the better it is.
Yeah.
You ain't buying that, are you? Well, me and my horse trailer, we're going to the fair. We're going to ride the buck and run the barrel, see everything that's there. We're going to wink at all the women, like a tail on the mare. We'll be hell-bent for leather when we go up to the fair. We're going to shake and brush and shout shoes up good and right. Going to strap on all the leather stuff and swing the shit up real tight. Jog around to warm up her hand, lean against the rail, and check out all that horse's stuff like eyes, and legs, and tails. Gonna jog into the show ring, where the head's that good and proud, and then out the corner name's out. Well, because it's good and loud, gonna win a state blue ribbon. It's off of the crowd, well, I guess we'll bring the stands down when Balo takes us down. Gonna jog around the grandstand. corn. My bellows chomping hay, gonna find ourselves a saddle for something you don't need this time. And then me and my horse, Bellow, might just join for a ride.